Hello, and welcome to some more Animal Crossing, the game that has all but consumed most of people's lives. Probably with similar rates to how obsessive people are about toilet paper, you know? But today I have one goal, and one goal only. And that's to catch a stringfish. So we're gonna attempt to do that. Obviously I'm heading the wrong way, not heading towards a cliff at the moment. But I saw this big chunker, so kinda had to go for him. But said, I've been having an interesting issue that I haven't experienced in a while, probably because I've been primarily getting games for Steam to play on stream, and so it's been a while since I've actually used my capture card and what have you. But similar to how I've always streamed consoles, I guess, to some degree I have to rely on the capture software in order to hear the audio of the game, which comes with some issues every now and then. I want to sell the castle. We are given that by a villager to put down, so I'll do that after I sell the fish and what have you, get my inventory cleaned out slightly. So while I used to, with the Elgato capture card software and everything like that, I'd have the chat directly on my screen because I only had one. I'd only have a single screen to use. But the way that I have my Switch set up right now actually is passing through and then going to a monitor, which is great. I get to actually see the game as it happens, but since the monitor doesn't have that's 1,000 bells right there, the monitor doesn't have any audio output. I have to get the audio output by using OBS's I forget what it's called actually. It's in the audio settings. It's like an audio preview thing. Advanced audio. It's called audio monitoring. So I have to use the audio monitoring in order to actually hear the game. Unfortunately for me, that means that there's a bit of lag sometimes, which is not great for fishing. So instead of relying on, you know, the plopping noises and nice sounds, I kind of have to watch the screen since there's a possible delay. And it seems like the longer I play for... Okay. The longer that I play for, the further there's drift sometimes, so it's a little bit tricky. Oh, okay. Secondary fish. But yeah, this will probably be a nice relaxing stream, I would think. Just enjoying the world of fishing and attempting to catch a stringfish, because they're only around until the end of the month. They only spawn in cliff rivers, according to the internet. So, there's that. You're not gonna... Okay. Swimming that way, there's no way you'd turn around, right? My little buddy? Or not little, you're not little. You're probably a black bass or something. Yep. The most metal of fish. I should probably fetch more bait. Ooh, hello? The other day, I watched a present disappear. It was really weird, actually. Here, let me show you it. Pretty sure I saved it. It was so bizarre. Yeah, right here. So I hit this thing and then it just yoinked, disappeared. I'm gonna assume that that happened because there was nowhere for it to go. So I'm probably going to have to rethink some of the gardens that I had planned. I mean, I was just growing all the gardens near my house because then bugs spawn closer to my house. I was kind of planning on taking my shovel to them and moving them around into like nicer locations later on. But especially with presents going. And then like maybe an hour or so after that happened, I tried to get another present and it fell into the river. I got Nook miles for it though, so you know, not all was lost, I guess. I know that's not going to be a stringfish, but you know, I just know the moment I walk over to the other edge or to the other bank and I swim far, far away. Just have to be the case. Anyway, I haven't been streaming as much the past week or so. Probably mostly we can blame Animal Crossing for that. Fuck, I'm going to the other deck. Between Animal Crossing and new content in Vagrant Order, I just haven't really had the time. Though I will say that it's been kind of nice. It's been a while just because, you know, like, don't always have time anyway. It's been a while since like I've had time to like sit back and enjoy, like just enjoy a game without, you know, being concerned about commentating on it or any of that kind of thing that happens when you stream. Not that that's not fun, because it is fun. Otherwise I wouldn't do it. Sorry, fish. Oh, God. Okay, Rin. Calling this fish Tosaka. But it's been a while since I've, you know, just played a game myself for fun. I mean, I was doing that a little bit with GU. .hack GU Recode. I mean, I did stream that a little bit, but not a whole lot. But you know, when you're trying to choose between when you're trying to choose what to do with your limited amount of time, a lot of the time I was choosing to stream a game rather than to just, like, you know, play it because I like the social aspect, you know, of chatting about a game that you're playing that other people might have thoughts on or be talking about. So, a lot of fun. But this Animal Crossing I've been playing more so myself. I think partially because it has that social component every now and then. Like, it doesn't have a huge social component. Like, visiting people's towns is fun to see what people are up to and what they've been building or what have you. It's similar to Minecraft in that regard. But in the same way, it's fun. It kind of gets a little annoying when you have like a bunch of people in your town like coming and going because it just delays everything. Just makes it take a really long time to do anything. Not to mention you can't donate to the museum while there's people in your town, among other things. So it's a little bit of stress that I don't want to deal with. That said, I have expanded my house 3 times now. I have 2 additional rooms and obviously the main living room area expansion that you get first. That's fun. And the other day I went to Harvey's photo studio. and that was amusing, to say the least. You know, to like set up anything and kind of play with rooms and what have you is a lot of fun. Not to mention being able to make like the villagers emote in the way you want or set up silly scenarios. It's a lot of fun. That said, I'm not happy with the lack of time that I have to play this, Fate, and try to stream other games. Like I started on Yakuza, right? And Yakuza's great. I love the game, I really do. I haven't played it since the funeral mission, which was like a week and a half ago or so, something like that. Like, it's been a while and I feel bad about it because finally getting to start in on it. Get that. Get those bells first. Alright, come on, Stringfish. Come on, buddy, look up. Fuck. I don't know if you can get a Stringfish in a pool like this. The thing that I was reading online said that it's specifically the river portion. Fish. I'll just wait a bit. There we go. You know, if I don't get a Stringfish, then that'll be life, but actually don't know. Have any days? Guess I could just throw it back. Bye, not Stringfish. Ooh, 100k bells though. Alright, we'll go walk along the beach, make some bait, and try to fish some more. Or actually, we can go. Oh wait, my inventory's full. Never mind. I was gonna say we can walk along the beach and pick up more clams, but then I kind of forgot the whole point of this. Hi, fish in the river on a cliff. That might be a Stringfish. I don't know how big they are, to be honest. Like whether or not a fish that size could be one or not. Cherry. I imagine that the cherry salmon is better priced than the black bass. Bass are only 400 bells, I think. Oh. Oh, well, bye. Alright, let's go sell and craft a little. Oh yeah, check this out. I was rather amused today by this. Look at what's being sold here. Isn't that great? I did buy one just for the collection. And it actually looks sort of okay with the sweetheart dress. But I got a good laugh of it when I saw it this morning, and then sent out an invite to people online, be like, hey, do you want a tipping hat? Also, I bought 1,000 turnips today. So, oops. Let's hope that that doesn't come back and bite me. they were at a decent price, I think, like right in the middle. I bought turnips from my town at 99 bells, and I believe they go, you know, from like 50 to 200 bells or so, as far as like what the price can be. So, since it's right in the middle, wait, why did I miss that fish? I figured it'd be a good thing. And then I went over to one of my friend's towns where they were selling for 97 bells. So ever so slightly better. And we'll see. So if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. I only spent like maybe 100,000 bells or so total. Both purchases were like 48 bells, or 48,000 bells rather. All hail the magic conch. There's a clam. Yeah, I tried for a little while yesterday to find myself a stringfish while I was in my sister's village, but no luck. We spent, you know, a good amount of time kind of fetching and baiting things. But you can definitely overfish, it seems. There's one. Too far up. Like after, I don't know, like 6 or 7 times of using bait up on the river, that no more fish came. So oh, good aim. So you definitely can overfish, it seems. So I'm gonna, you know, use bait as much as I can, but also try not to. I'm kind of curious if like releasing fish back into the river resets that counter at all or not. I don't know. Hey little yeet, how's it going? Welcome to fishing. Actually, any fishing minigame nowadays reminds me of Yoko Taro a little bit, because he loves putting fishing minigames into his games. And I think, honestly, the best fishing minigame I've experienced was probably in the original Nier. Just because it was still fishing. Nothing too crazy about that. But it had an interesting mechanic where you had to kind of pull either to the left or right, depending on the vibrations in the controller. Because like the fish would try to go one way and you kind of had to pull it back. So it made it a little bit more interesting and a little more difficult than just, you know, throwing it in and clicking it at the right moment. So I'm doing alright. Besides, ooh, I see a present coming in over the horizon. At least I did. Oh, there it is. Oh. But my plan for the night is to attempt... Oh, there goes my first slingshot. Is to attempt to get the stringfish. And if I don't get it, then that'll be life. Atmospheric floaty thing. But I'll play a different game afterwards. So, probably Yakuza. Though I'm hesitant to start a new game. Just because of time constraints and everything. And it'd be good to focus first on getting through more of Yakuza before starting a new game. But that said, I did buy a new game maybe a week and a half ago or so. Whenever I bought Animal Crossing, I bought it at the same time. So it was like last Saturday, so a little over a week ago. I bought Octopath Traveler. Because I heard good things. It was on sale for like 20 bucks or something like that, so it seemed like a pretty good price from what I could tell anyway. And it has really good reviews and such, so I know I've seen a good number of my friends like play it before. Or I haven't seen them play it, but I've seen it like in their libraries, I mean. Or just like the notifications of people playing games. I don't want a ladder. Can't dig with a ladder. So. Oh, okay. Where are you? Oh, right back. Just can't play Pokemon. You bought Temtem? What's Temtem? Is that a Switch game? I have never heard of that. Good to know it's fun though. I mean, like, there's a decent amount of fuck. God damn it! Oh, it's where I hit the A button. How's my audio lag right now? I wonder. It's basically Pokemon for PC. Ah, gotcha. Okay, audio lag's fine. That was just my fault. I remember, I don't know if it was the Monster Rancher game or something different. I don't think it was Monster Rancher because I think that's a different series, but it was Monster something, and it was on the PS1, and you could combine monsters together, and like, it was basically Pokemon, but with a more in-depth like breeding system, among other things. That was really cool. But I think I think Monster Rancher was an anime that probably had a game. Or maybe it was that one. Right, I need to put that sandcastle down. No, let's go do that now before I forget. Or show up when you have the channel, like the trailer, something so you can get the idea. Here, I'll throw it into a search now, just on a different tab. Temtem. Oh, even the font for the logo kind of looks Pokemon-ish to me. Oh wow! I opened up the image tab on the Google search, and like the second picture. Oh, and it looks like things evolve too. Yeah, this is Pokemon, but it says massively multiplayer. Huh. Neat. No. You can live your best life, little moth. Alright. Let's make some bait. Oh, and also, we'll go inside because I should make a new slingshot just in case a present comes by. Okay, I think... Is it softwood or hardwood? Hardwood. Of which I have plenty of hardwood. See? Behold. 6. 18 stacks. Oh man. 480 hardwood then? Oh, one of them's not complete, so I guess it's not full 480. But I need to start making furniture or something so I can sell it. I barely have any wood though. Like regular wood, because the hot item yesterday was wooden low tables, which take 10 wood each. So I went and destroyed a lot of ecosystems yesterday using mid-mount tickets. And got a lot of wood. And made a decent amount of money. I haven't done any Nook Island adventures yet, though. This time. I don't know if it would be like a good use of time or not, because you're not guaranteed to get cliffs or like river cliffs or anything like that. So I don't know if I'd be able to find a Stringfish easily or not. I have been to a couple islands that did have cliffside rivers, but why do you have a bandage on your face? Oh, it's clothing. It's one of the accessories you can have is a bandage on your face. I don't know. I think it's kind of cute. I just imagine that like she tripped and that she's kind of clumsy, and I find that relatively cute. So she gets a bandage on her head. Also, I had a doctor's mask on for the longest time, so it just felt like mixing it up a little bit. It looks really funny when you get stung by a bee, because I mean, like, then her eye is sealed shut too and whatnot from all that. So then she just like looks really messed up. I'm gonna make a table real quick. I want to know how much it sells for. We'll call that good. Oh right, what did we get? A baseball cap? Oh, it's got a... What the heck is that? An evil bear ghost or something. Cute hat though. And some clay. Nice. Alright, so the clams go into storage because we use those to make this really nice item that sells for almost 10,000 bells. And here, let's get our fishing outfit on. We're much too prim and proper right now. Alright, so first, we get slightly naked. Dotted raincoat. It's okay, my character's technically a boy, hence his boxer shorts. Oh yeah, see, like, sweetheart dress and fedora. Like, it goes together okay. Fedora looks funny though. With a tweed jacket. She looks like she's like a class president or something when she has that on. So clumsy class president. Alright, let's see. Raincoat I think would make sense. Maybe the cropped pants. And some boots. We'll go with the rain boots. And a rain hat. Go. And we don't want to inhale the nasty fish scent. Oh, there we go. Ready for fishing. Oh wait, and I think I have some fish bait. Yep. Cool. Okay. I mean, he's a cutie. That's just how it is. Okay. Okay. Well for the trip. Alright, I'm gonna go sell the fish just to... Or, you know, the table and what have you. And we will put the sandcastle like directly in front of the next door. Ooh, football fish. I saw the clam, but they take up a lot of inventory space, so... Alright, let's put the sandcastle right here. It's amazing that we can just turn it around like that. Let's have it going this way. Alright, how much does this table sell? Wait, no, I'm not. Really, I'm not. I mean, it's a nice looking tape deck, don't get me wrong, but... Alright, tell me how much for the table. 1,800 bells for a table. That is not terrible. So, I mean, if that becomes the hot item of the day, that'll be 3,600 for each one, and I could finally get rid of all my hardwood. Alright, get rid of the fish. And now it's time to go, go try to get that stringfish. I don't think I have to worry about other animals. Like, I already caught 3 or 4 sturgeon, so I don't need to worry about the sturgeon going away at the end of the month. I caught the orchid mantis, so I don't think I have to worry about that. I haven't seen any other bugs that seem seasonal to me, so should be okay. There, you watch. Fish, go away. What? No, no, no. If they're close to you, it acts the same way as if you're running by them, and it scares them away. And that's apparently a fish. It's like a fish drum or something like that. Name of that item. Alright. Any fish already here? No. Okay. Here we go. You could be a stringfish, maybe, right? Wow, so fast and hungry. Another cherry sound. Man, ice cream sundae sounds good right now. Ooh, you look chunky. Come on, stringfish. Nope, black bass. The most metal of fish. And also one of the worthless fish. It's like 400. So it's not the worst. Like they sell for less. But yeah, tsundere fish. There we go. Yeah. Alright, keep your grinding up, catch all your not Pokemon. Thank you. I have no idea what size the stringfish is. I just assume that it's a big one. Come on, buddy. Loach? I've been telling myself that I should make a spreadsheet or something. Or like a notepad document that just says how much each fish costs. Or not costs, how much it sells for. So I know when to keep something and when to throw it back in. Like a little fish. Oh hey. Fish down there too. Alright, well, we'll let that one sit. Maybe we can get this one easier. Come here, little buddy. Ooh, that's a good fish. I was actually pretty happy to catch one of those earlier today. So I could finish making the recycled boots for, you know, all my fashion needs. Gonna release that loach. Alright. Oh wow. That not the right way. But, you know, in other updates... Oh, this isn't good. You can't see it. What is this? Oh, it's Gobi. I finished watching Inspector, which was a good show, I guess. I'm a little mixed on it. Like, it was kind of odd. Some parts of it, oh shit, I can't see. Like, the premise of the show was kind of fun and interesting. Oh, okay. That's not what I wanted to grab. Kind of forgot to grab an extra rod. I don't suppose a gift from above has bestowed upon me with a... No, Bamboo Grove Wall though. That sounds awesome. does that look like? Ooh. That's nice. Young spring bamboo. Bamboo's seasonal though. So I'm gonna have to like go to an island or something in order to make it. Or in order to harvest enough, rather. Got these 2 stalks and that's it. Speaking of, I should probably... I like that it just flies through the walls. Okay. I don't know, he looked a little bit more exciting than the average moth to me. His little speckles on himself. But yeah, like the Inspector show. Trying to arrange my thoughts a little bit. I should have some... I will make 2. Oh, and I will need iron. Look, it was fun. I liked the characters in the show. It had some weird direction though. Like how to describe it nicely. Like they would end an episode kind of in the middle of a scene and pick up said scene again in the next episode, but they almost always did it where you like it would be the end of the scene, like an end of an arc of a story, and they'd end it 5 minutes into an episode and then start right in on the next. So it felt weird, like they almost like they animated all of it and then cut it up and tried to fit it into 20-minute blocks or something like that. That's like the only thing that I can think of. But it was slightly odd. So there's that. But the characters are nice. I was reading some forum stuff on the interwebs, and there are people pointing out that the arc that we had for 9 episodes of Inspector wasn't actually in the same place in the comic. And it would probably have been better if they had included smaller case files and stories so that people could see, like, get to know the characters a little bit more before being thrown into the Steel Lady Namaste arc that lasted for 9 episodes. But still, even regardless of that and the strange directing with things cut up oddly, it was still a fun show. So I'm glad I watched it. I highly doubt that it will get a 2nd season. I mean, maybe it will, but I would be surprised. Alright, past couple of days I haven't really caught up on too much else of my anime. Like, I got Psycho Pass First Inspector to watch. The last episode of the 1st season of Magia Record, which I'm interested in how they're gonna try to wrap it up, because they're definitely not gonna be able to cover all the story of the gacha game with it. And then I have the last episode of Kabukicho Sherlock, as well as the last 2 episodes of the Interspecies Reviewers. So I haven't really gotten around to stuff I did rewatch an episode of Kara no Kyokai, Guardian of Sinners, with a friend yesterday night, and that was really fun. We watched the third and fourth episodes of Guardian of Sinners, which covers. Did we watch 2? Yeah, we watched 2. Ooh, that actually almost worked with him kind of turning. There we go. But that was nice though. So we watched the bridge episode, which is the third one, where you get introduced to Fujinon, or Asagami Fujino. And then the fourth episode, which details how Shiki came to have her mystic eyes, or rather, I think she always had them. No, I don't think they were awakened. But how she got her mystic eyes and came to know Toko. So that was fun. And the animation in that, wonderful. Like, really, really, really good animation by UFO Tool. More loaches. The bass back in. Oh wait, I didn't catch a bass. Alright. Be gone with you, Loach. Enjoy your life. All I want is a stringfish. Oh, hungry. Carp. The little fish. Come on. I really wish I knew how big fish was. It's okay. Come on. Other thing that I did this weekend was I played some more Call of Duty Warzone. So second time playing it. And that was fun. I didn't play it for 9 hours like I did previously. So that was more responsible of me, so proud of myself, I guess. So I said they renamed the money mode from plunder to like blood money or something like that. Wow, just catching that same loach again. I wonder what the like percent chance of catching the stringfish is. Alright, you look spicy. Oh, tsundere fish. Tsundere. Yeah. Oh, come on. There you go, right in front of you. Another cherry salmon. Alright, last fish bait for a little while. Ooh, there's a present. Shoot. Gonna fall into the river if I hit it now. So we will wait. Actually, it's probably gonna be over the river like nearly the whole time. Got a dace. Actually, I think one of my nook mouths has cut down a tree. Yep. We'll cut down this one. Okay. And there you go. Alright, blue balloon. I don't know if that means anything. I feel like yellow balloons mean you get money. A steamer basket set? Alright. Awesome. What that looks like. Oh! Oh! Heck yeah. Heck yes. Do the frog noises mean that this is a frog? Ooh, hello. If I remember right, these little guys sell for good money. Like when I unlock terraforming, I'm gonna try to make more rivers up there or something. Just do something that'll help help collect these types of things or make it a little bit easier. I really need to get more bamboo though. Hello. I'll go ahead and just sell the wood for now. Oh, it's not bad. Like river fish in general go for decent prices, you know. I should collect more bait again, I guess. I was lucky that I had previously accumulated some. Well, we can't catch a fish without having some bait, or at least not easily. Trying to, since I only have that one river segment up on the cliffs. It's a bit tricky since fish don't always spawn. I don't remember, did I hit this today? I think I did. Yep, okay. Lambs! I wish you could buy bait. That would honestly probably be worth the time, I think. If the clams stacked in your inventory, then it wouldn't be nearly as painful to collect them, I think. Like the bait stacks, but not clams. For some reason, our happy little villager doesn't like to stack animals on top of each other for some reason. Couldn't imagine why. Looking for water spouts. I just heard one. But yeah, mainly since I haven't watched the other anime that is airing now, I don't have that much to talk about as far as those go. Though it is nearly the end of the season, so there are new shows coming out in a couple weeks. And I think I've got a decent 4K bells. Hello, 4K. Thank you much. Let me pull up the list of things. Alright, here we go. So, let's see here. All the things that are coming out next season. I'm actually surprised at the number of shows that I found that I want to watch. I feel like the last few seasons have been decently light on things to watch. Not to mention that some of the things have been crap, like Plunderer. It sounded, you know, I've harped on this, I feel like, at least 2 or 3 different times. But I'm gonna do it again. Plunderer had a really good, like, concept for an idea, I thought, and like something that could have made for a very interesting show, where the idea that everyone has a number and it counts up or down based on certain actions you do, and if it hits 0, you die. You go to the abyss or whatever it is. Like, it was neat because like the first thing they start off with is there's a character who runs a shop, and her number goes up every time people enjoy her food, or it goes down if they don't like her food. So like, it's, I don't know, it's like a nice mechanic that makes it interesting, since she has to sell her food in order to not die, right? And then one of the other characters, her count never goes down, or at least not in any way that I can think of, but it's based on how far she's walked, and it just goes up very slowly, but she doesn't have to worry too much about dying. And then like the other main character is a guy. It's like he has more than one count. One of his counts is like the number of times that girls have accepted to like go out on a date with him, and then his other count is how many people that he's defeated in battle. Ooh, nice. But like and like one of the guys' count is for like every time he's followed through on his convictions. Like, it makes for an interesting thing, but it just devolved into power levels, because like you have to do what someone with a higher count tells you to do, basically. But they never really enforced that, like, ever. There's never, like, it was only in the first couple episodes that was like even mentioned or like treated as a real thing. Like, they established the star stake, which is where you can bet your count against someone else's, and if you win in whatever competition you have, you get to have all theirs. But I don't know, I feel like it could have been more than what we got. Not to mention the like animation issues and quality were so not great on so many occasions that it was a bit rough. And not to mention the tone of the show, like the writing, it just was something that I think could have been better. But anyway, that show's, well, actually I think it's still ongoing, but I did drop it. I got tired of having expectations. Oh, you look kind of big. Alright, so here, beat. So here's a cute show. I'm not sure actually. Hold on, let me check. Does this have tags? So one show that I'll be watching next season is called 30 Sai no Hoken Taiku. Or, well, I guess it would be Sanjukun Sai or Sanju Sai no Hoken Taiku. And here's the synopsis for the show. Also, I just saw a clam. Where'd you go, clam? There he is. So, it says, based on Mispa's Nichijin Cha's, excuse me, 30 Sai no Hoken Taiku, health and physical education for 30-year-olds. The guide is aimed at men in their 30s who have not yet experienced romance or sex with women yet. 4K bells. Imagawa Hayo is a 30-year-old virgin bachelor. One day, a Cupid descends from heaven with the express purpose of forcing him to graduate. Thus unfolds a pure love story between a 30-year-old bachelor and 30-year-old bachelorette. Like, it's classified as comedy and ecchi. So, it'll probably be... I'm not sure how ecchi it'll get, but I'm looking forward to the comedy parts of it, at least. I just enjoy like silly romance stuff, so I think it will be a fun show. And it's gonna have 12 episodes, and it's like one of those mid shorts where it's not a proper short, like not 3 or 5 minutes, but it's gonna be 12 minutes. So be short, and even if it's not that good, then it's only 12 minutes, so it'll probably be fine. Perfect. Ooh, wait a minute. You're worth more money. Pull that flander down so I can... Oop, a little low. So that's one of the shows that I'm going to be watching next season. Another one... Alright, here's one that sounds kind of fun. So, it's called Appare Ranman, and it airs on the 10th of April, so 10 days, roughly. That's a stink bug. Okay. Wait, I don't even need to go inside. I don't have to make another fishing rod or anything. Time to make bait. Time to make bait. Okay. So, the synopsis of the show. After a certain mishap, the brilliant but socially inept engineer Appare Sorano and the shrewd but cowardly samurai Kosame Ishiki find themselves drifting on a boat from Japan to America. Broke, the two decide to compete in the Trans-American Wild Race to win the prize and return to Japan. The two battle crazy rivals, outlaws, and the great outdoors itself as they race through the Wild West from the starting line in Los Angeles to the finish line in New York. Steam-powered car they built. It looks like a fun show. Like, the animation is very colorful, it seems, and just like kind of fun looking. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm gonna try to watch it with a few people. Hopefully that will work out. 4th season Day Live is going to come out. I don't really need to talk about that, I think. Solomon come out? No. Is this one? Sorry, I'm looking through my planning list. Okay, here we go. So here's another one. This one's a detective story. So I've been enjoying the recent influx of like nice noir-esque detective animes. There's only been a few. Like No Gun's Life was one, and that was really fun. But so this one starts on the 10th again. It's called Fugo Keiji, Balance Unlimited. And it's based on a novel by Yasutaka Tsutsu. And the story centers around millionaire Daisuke Kanbei, the heir to one of the wealthiest families in Japan. He was assigned as a detective to the Modern Crime Prevention Task Force at the Tokyo Metropolitan Police Department. Taking full advantage of his vast family wealth, how many? 3 more. Family wealth, he spares no expense in solving complex crimes and has the tendency to evaluate everything, including individual human lives, in terms of their monetary value. Harukato, a detective with a compassionate heart who believes that money isn't everything, is chosen as Kanbei's partner, but is repulsed by his materialistic attitude. Having diametrically opposed personalities, one more, witness how the two join forces to tackle seemingly unsolvable crimes and mysteries. So, it's fun, I think. I'm hoping it's going to be kind of buddy cop-ish with, you know, the two guys at odds with each other, but getting things done. Oops, I want the axe and pole. Wow, I am having trouble here. Thank you. But I hope it'll be fun. So, starts on the 10th. And I'll be watching it. Everything gets the 3-episode rule. That's pretty usual. But most shows, for me at least, typically, you know, pass that. I don't normally drop a show unless I really don't like it or find it, like, repulsive or extremely irritating in some way. Oh, 2 clams. 3 clams on the screen right now. So, looking forward to the buddy cop. Only. What? Wait, no. Yes, that was that. Alright, here's another show. It starts on the 5th, so within a week or so. This one. I have a feeling that this one will be pretty fun. It's called Fish. It is called Gaoto Kyoryu. Gaoto Kyoryu is the name of it, and it's about a Gyaru girl who has a pet dinosaur. That's about it. Like, the description isn't much more of that. A Gyaru named Kaide picks up a dinosaur and begins living with it in her room. The dinosaur eats human food, watches TV, and enjoys being fashionable. That's the whole description of this show. And I, for one, look forward to that quite a bit. Like, the art style is kind of like kiddie-ish and cartoony, but I think it'll be a lot of fun. So, that'll be good, and starts semi-soon. Another show that's coming out on the 5th is called Gleipnir, and I wasn't sold on it when I first looked at the art style. Wasn't sure if I actually wanted to watch it or not, because it looked kind of odd, almost Danganronpa-esque, like not plot-wise, but just the way that the character design looks. Pick up 2 more clams. Get the falling joint. So, Gleipnir is the name of the anime. The description I will read once I catch this fish, because I probably better to pay attention to the fish than it is to try to read them. Okay. Shuichi Kaguya isn't human. He has an unnatural sense of smell and can transform into an incredibly powerful beast of sorts. He does all he can to avoid standing out and being discovered, but no good deed goes unpunished, and his decision to use his power to save a girl spells the end for his quiet life. It's not much of a description, to be honest. Come on. But the trailer, if you watch the trailer, it actually looks pretty good. So I'm looking forward. Looking forward to that. Oh yeah, that's right. There's Grand Blue coming out. Not to be confused with Grand Blue Fantasy, as far as I know. So, called Grand Blue. Oh wait, never mind. This is that is finished. Oh, whoops. I came in 2018, sorry. Something that I want to watch that I haven't actually gotten around to it. I'm just looking at my list of planning. And that's old. We watch the second season of High School Girl. Oh, here we go. Here's a good one. So, another anime that I'll be watching next season starts on the 8th. And it is called Ogaku Table Nishi. And it's a cute girls doing cute things anime, but for fishing, which is kind of nice considering what I'm up to at the moment. So who knows, maybe I'll end up watching that show while fishing on the side. But here's the synopsis of the show. Let me start crafting first and then I'll read it, because it's a lot easier to read while I mindlessly tap A. Okay. Hina is an indoor-oriented girl who likes crafts and moves to a seaside town to continue with her high school education. She meets upperclassman Kuroyua as she walks along an embankment and joins the mysterious Embankment Club. Hina dislikes sea creatures, but she fishes with her fellow club members and eats their catches. He gradually starts to appreciate the appeal of the ocean. That's the synopsis of the show. It's just cute girls fishing. So I'm hoping that it's going to be comfy. Because I like my comfy shows. Because with Heya Camp being over now, unfortunately, that means I don't have something as comfy to enjoy. So that's life. Something that doesn't really need much of a description is that next season, or starting the 6th, so within a week, or actually a week from now, so Sundays would be the good day for it, or Mondays, it's the second season of Joshin-chan Dropkick, which is the angry Lamia girl with the angrier witch girl who pretty much tortures her, and it's like slapstick comedy stuff. Second season of that is airing, so looking forward to that, because that was a fun show. It was silly. If you enjoyed Gabriel Dropout and like the bullying of Satania that takes place within that show, then you'd probably enjoy Joshin Dropkick, because it's pretty much Bully Satania the show. Because I think it's even the same voice actress as Satania. I think. Double check that though. It's Aina Suzuki, who's very pretty. Oh, she is pretty. Let's see here. I just want to double check. Alright, we got 20 bait to use. Machine. Oh, every time. Every time. Where are you? Okay. Maybe she wasn't actually. Never mind. She hasn't been in that many things. Alright. Well, anyway. I think the second season, second season of Kaguya-sama Love is War comes out as well, so that'll be great, because that was a really fun show. Okay, starting in 3 days, there's another show, Kakushigoto. So here's the description. I've got to launch back in. Kakushigoto is a single father with a secret. He's a top-selling manga artist of a raunchy series that perhaps isn't suitable reading material for his young daughter Hime. This is what any doting father would do. He hides it all, no matter what from her, and no matter what the hijinks. So, I think it's a short, actually. No, it's a full-length episode. But looking forward to it. It should be. It promises to be kind of silly, I think. Start throwing from up here then. So how much do Loach sell for? I just Loach, Animal Crossing. 300 bells? Yeah, okay. I do not feel bad throwing them in. You look kind of biggish. Wow, right away. Delicious. Nope. Well, I have things in my planning list that are, you know, older things, so I just had to double check on them with their next season. Oh, come on. You look nice and big. I don't know what you are, but I really, really would like to catch you. Ooh, good vibrations. Sea bass or black bass? Oh, I think this is it. Oh my gosh. Caught a stringfish. 5 more, now a guitar fish. Fairly happy about this. Okay, cool. Now I don't have to do that anymore. Awesome. So it only took us an hour and 12 minutes to get around to catching it. So that's nice. So as far as luck goes, I feel like that's pretty decent for me, anyway. Alright, so like I said, I've been feeling bad about not being able to kind of split the difference between time of, you know, doing things between Fate, Animal Crossing, and everything else in the world. So, as kind of a, you know, a fix to that, I'll start a Fukuza in a minute or so. I just gotta get back to my house after I redonate the Stringfish to the museum. He's singing. Cute. Really cute how they sing. Alright, so another show. Just kind of sound like a broken record, huh? Starts on April 13th. My brother's birthday, actually. And it's a adaptation of a mystery novel. But let's read what Blather says first. Oh, a stringfish. Please. The stringfish grows slowly, but also lives quite a long time for a fish, with up to 15 years being typical. Consequently, while it takes a while, they can get quite large, perhaps even up to 6 feet long. The stringfish is perhaps the best embodiment of the fish would of slow and steady ringed race. And there you have it. Fascinating stuff, no? Rest assured, all donations are displayed in a timely manner. My gratitude. Oh, I don't think I have anything else. So, here's the synopsis for Kitsusuki Tantei Dokuro. That's a mouthful. Kitsuki Tantei Dokuro. The story is set in 1909 during Japanese Meiji era. It centers on fictional versions of real-life poet Takuboko Ishikawa and real-life linguist Kyosuke Kindaichi, who are acquaintances in real life. Takuboko runs a private detective agency to support his family. Both begin to investigate a case of supposed ghost appearances at the Asakusa Junikai building, also known as the Ronkai. So, mysteries. Mysteries to be solved. That's what the show is. I remember the trailer being good enough that I marked it as planning. But otherwise, that synopsis really doesn't do much, you know? So, that. Oh, wait. Here's one that actually, when I watched the trailer for this show, or rather, actually, when I read the synopsis, I immediately thought of Razafon and Evangelion. And when I watched the trailer, some of that stayed. So, the show's called Listeners. All caps, Listeners. I'm gonna put the fish bait away. It's called. Here's the description of the show. Starts in 4 days. The great adolescent symphony is set in a world where nothing called music exists. Humans are scared. Humans are scared of mysterious life forms known as Miminashi, literally no ears. And the only people who can stand to Miminashi are prayers, literally those who pray an offering, who can plug in and pilot equipment combat mecha. How much does that one need? Sorry, I'm kind of interrupting reading the synopsis, but I really want to make this. Sexy young spring bamboo. I don't know if I have that. I have 14 regular bamboo. Oh wait, I do. Cool. Echo, a boy living in a scrap heat town of Liverchester, witnessed the legendary prayer Jimmy in the great battle of Fess against the Miminashi a decade ago. Ever since then, he has held prayers in greatest esteem. One day, Echo is excavating in a scrap heap as usual when he comes across Mew, a girl with no memories and empty audio input jack on her waist. There's also a prayer. Before long, the two embark on a journey to uncover origins, and Jimmy, the pivotal figure of Fess. When Mew is plugged into an amp, something that would change the world is set in motion, thus being a journey of sound that will never be forgotten. The synopsis is like a teensy bit rough. Where should I put this? Maybe I should make another table. Also, can I just point out something strange about Animal Crossing? So, this is a refrigerator. That's the name of the item. The refrigerator. But when I open it and look at the milk inside, I can change my clothes. Like, what? I don't understand. This. Like, why am I keeping clothes in the refrigerator? I think I should make another table. Or a stool or something. A stone table? Just trying to think of what would fit in. I mean, another low table would work. I don't know if I have 10 wood though. I have 2 wood. Like, I could just put it on the floor, like right here, I guess. Alright, I wanted to put it put it here. So I guess it would make more sense to put it next to the rice cooker, because that's like, or here, we'll put it there. How about that? Yeah, we'll put it there. I like this room. Now we're making a fish. The rice cooker's ready. I guess the steamer for rice or anything else is going to. Soup. It's just a nice room. I like how it turned out. But listeners, the trailer does a better job, I think, of describing like what's nice or what's good sounding about the show. So, looking forward to that. All right. Anyway, let's end in this Animal Crossing bit for now. And if you will give me a moment or 3, I will set up Yakuza. I will see you in a couple minutes. So I'm gonna throw on some music as a BRB, then I will back. So you know, shut things down and then get set up. I had to swap monitors. Oops. All right, be right back.